this. Hold the shift and crank it up. That way, and then grab this one. Hold shift and push. Hold shift and pull it up. Wait. I gotta be over here. Then pull it up. Go to this one. The beginning. Pull it up. See? And then I can also offset it. So as the gradient is going down, I can grab this whole set and start to chuck it over here like that for the water droplets. See? Maybe I can make them drop a little bit sooner. And then this guy is dropping too fast because it has more distance to travel, so I'm gonna give it 1, 2, 3 more frames. This one, I'll give it 1 more frame. This last one, give it another frame. And I can even go in here, grab these, offset it, grab that, offset that, offset that. Okay, this one, we get a little bit more delayed. This one, which is over here, always remember to go to that keyframe because it will add more keys if you're not at the right place. And then maybe see what it does with the motion blur turned on. These, they can be cycled, you know, they can be cycled into a continuous loop, right, using something called expressions, right? I recommend trying to see if you can learn about it and apply it to these, right? It's extremely useful because otherwise you'd have to keyframe this over and over again. And you could also animate the opacity too. That's cute. You could also animate the the scale. So for example, for this, maybe I'll set the scale, press K to go to the next keyframe, set a keyframe. This is for the water droplet, and then I'll set it to say 25%. See? So it gets bigger. Maybe give it, add 1 more frame. The starting point, maybe make it lower. Grab this, press U, maybe I'll have it start. I guess it doesn't matter. press S, set a keyframe, set a keyframe. Go here, drop this down to 25% or maybe 35%. Oops, see I placed it in the wrong place. Make the scale maybe like 35%. It got smaller a lot, so I'm gonna have to compensate and drop it lower. Still feels fast. I gave it 2 more frames to slow it down. There you go. So that's how you can do that. Yeah, I think it looks pretty. That's just me. I think it looks pretty. And you know, you could make it move and follow. Only thing is about the gradient, you know, the beginning and end. Gotta figure out a way to make it follow completely. What you could also do, last part I wanna share, is grab this, this, and this. I think it should work, and this, the style, gradient style color, and the opacity map. This whole set, right? You can right click, you can click on top of it like this. Because if you do this, it won't give you this option that I'm going to talk about. You can click on it on top, pre-compose, right? And I can name it right cloud set, cloud and raindrop set. You know, it says your movable attributes, blah 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 blah. Basically, movable attributes means you're gonna grab everything and move it into a new composition called a pre-comp. Adjust the composition duration to the time span, blah blah blah. This doesn't really matter right now. It's just gonna be the entire length of it. I'm gonna hit OK. So what that did was write cloud in raindrop set. See? Oh, look at that. Now you see this. See what it's doing? The gradient is now attached and it's not fumbling around or goofing up because it's been all pre-packaged as a pre-comp. This is what I mean by that. You know, doing things like this, pre-comping it, it fixes small little annoying problems like that gradient wrap issue. Right. So what I just did now, this guy right here, continuous rasterization. This is the gearbox looking thing. See what happens? It truncated it like this to the size of the assets. But in doing so, continuous rasterization, my little thing, that issue with the gradient ramp, the beginning and end, it comes back. See? So if I turn it off, the continuous rasterization, now it's just this, and you can move it around. Just FYI. Right, so this is actually pretty good to do this. Yeah. And this whole thing, right, if I solo it, see, it packaged everything and it has the transparency on it. Right, this is a solo. See, very, very good. This, it can also be animated, right? So you could have it so that it starts off above, right, and you could have it kind of coming down, right, meaning the cloud. And then not only that, but you can place the pivot point right at the cloud, you know, like in here. Press V as in Victor to get out of it. So you could animate this, you know. That's going to be based off of here. but the sizing of it, the framing, is still going to be large because it's been pre-packaged. When it pre-package it as a pre-comp, it will still take on the size of the original composition. Hence the reason why it looks like this. But I can put the anchor point here to do some specific animation if I want, like da 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 da. Yeah. And you could apply masks to manipulate pre-comps as well. You can make pre-comps and give them motion blur. You can go in here and it'll be packaged it like this, and you could do a subtle adjustments as well. So that's what that is. And so that's like what, 40 minutes? Anyway, that's the end of that. I'm gonna put this online for you to take a look at. I will upload these assets. I'm gonna just email the assets to you because I'm lazy and I don't want to go through the server. I don't want to deal with it right now. I'm tired and I'm gonna eat and just relax. So please do this. Please use these assets. I did take my time, like I said, to prep them and whatnot. You know, there's a bit of a process because they are Illustrator files, and each one of these are cut out. So yeah, please use those. I highly recommend. I think they're personally better than what was previously before that. I mean, you know, not to be negative or anything. So that's the end of that.